This podcast is sponsored by BuyBiz.io. Discover premium AI-driven online businesses for sale, perfect for standalone growth or seamless integration. Explore now at BuyBiz.io to kickstart your digital success.
Creative financing techniques to buy a business without cash up front. Discover easy and creative financing methods to buy a business, including seller financing, lease options, partnerships, and more. Start your journey today. Creative financing techniques for how to buy a business. Manage anxiety. Learning how to control stress or nervousness helps. When you don't feel overwhelmed, you perform better and feel more capable. Let me break down some approachable yet clever ways people get their hands on businesses without needing to drain their life savings or max out their credit cards. 1. Seller financing. Your seller becomes your bank. Seller financing is kind of like when the current owner turns into your lender. Instead of you getting a traditional bank loan, the seller agrees to let you pay them over time. Typically, this involves a down payment and then monthly installments, sometimes with interest, sometimes not. The beauty is that both sides can negotiate terms that work for them. This can be a win-win because the seller starts getting a steady income and you don't have to run to the bank trying to qualify for a loan. 2. Lease with an option to buy. This is an interesting one, especially if you want to test drive the business first. You basically lease the business and its assets for a certain period and have the option to buy it later. During the lease, part of your rent payment often goes towards the final purchase price, so it's less risky for you and can give you time to build capital while running the business. 3. Partner up. Sometimes, pooling resources with someone else is a smarter move than going it alone. That partner could be an investor, a friend, or even someone with expertise in the business. You share risks, costs, and profits. Plus, having a partner might make lenders feel more confident if you do decide to get a loan down the line. 4. Use your retirement funds. This one sounds surprising, but it's a legit option if you own an IRA or a 401k. It's called a rollover for business startups, ROBS. It lets you use your retirement savings to buy a business without penalties or taxes. It does require careful setup and compliance, so you'll want to talk to a specialist, but it's an accessible route for many entrepreneurs. 5. Look for owner carrybacks with earnouts. With an earnout, you pay the seller a chunk of the price up front, then earn the balance based on business performance after you take over. This arrangement aligns both buyer and seller incentives because the seller wants to see the business thrive post-sale, and you get to limit your risk up front. 6. Small Business Administration, SBA, loans. While not as creative as other methods, SBA loans deserve a shout-out because they usually come with favorable terms, like lower down payments and longer repayment schedules. They're specifically designed to help entrepreneurs buy or start businesses. The process can be a bit slow compared to private funding, but it's definitely worth considering. Now, if you're trying to find businesses that might be open to these financing options or are just curious about the market, I've got a resource to share. Check out Archieboy Holdings' AI-based businesses for sale. It's a sweet collection of AI-driven business listings and other opportunities where owners might be flexible on financing to make the sale happen. Seriously, take a look. There's a lot to explore, and you might stumble upon a hidden gem perfect for you. Explore our listings today. Get inspired and find that ideal business you've been dreaming about with options that fit your budget and goals. So before you write off buying a business because of money worries, remember, there are plenty of routes like seller financing, earnouts, partnerships, and more that can help you get started without breaking the bank up front. With the right deal structure, determination, and a bit of creative thinking, buying a business could be more accessible than you ever imagined. Hope this gives you some fresh ideas next time you're thinking about becoming a business owner.